Hello, friends. Welcome back. My name is Chris. This is Budgeting with Chris. If you are interested in anything budget related, monthly budget planning, cash stuffing, savings challenges, trying to figure out our financial life, then you are in the right place, and I hope you stick around. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am so glad you are here for a September monthly budget overview. So I have decided that I want to show you guys how I budget my paychecks for the whole month from beginning to end. Usually on this channel, we just do cash planning and then the cash stuffing and some savings challenges. But that's money that has already been picked at and condensed to a certain amount. So the rest of it stays in the bank for bills and some of it goes into our savings. So I want to show you guys how I get from the large chunk of money that I get from my paycheck down to the small chunk of money that I use to cash stuff. So this is my budget planner. If you are into Happy Planner planning, I think it might look familiar to you. These rose gold discs I found on sale at Michael's, and I have a big Happy Planner that I use for like my everyday life that I set appointment meetings, work stuff in there. But I decided I wanted to have a small one, classic size for budgeting. So I basically created this from scratch. I made this cover from some scrapping paper from Michael's also, and I bought the little hole puncher and everything. And then I made these dividers and I made the actual planning sheets that I am going to use. So we are going to start off with our monthly overview here, and I'm going to start off by putting down all the different bills. Oh my goodness, lost my words there. All the different bills that I have due this month. Let's start off by writing in our dates. So this month, September, starts on a Sunday. So we'll start over here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make this easier for myself. We're going to pull these out and work with these to begin with. So we'll set the rest of the planner aside for a second. All right, give me one moment. All right, let's go ahead and start by numbering our dates. All right, and I know I am weird about the way I number. So now that we have that all set, I'm going to take some little dots and I'm going to mark the days that I have bills due. So, actually, you know what? Let's do this. I have this little Happy Planner sticker book, so I'm going to look through it right now. I need to find something to put as a token. Give me 1 second. I'm going to use these stars. So I ordered a Happy Planner sticker book for budgeting, and somehow it got lost in the mail, or it lost a little thing. It's just not here yet, so I'm gonna use these while I wait for that. But this is payday 1 and payday 2, which coincidentally, payday 2 is also my birthday, so that's gonna be fun. All right, so I do get paid on a bi-monthly salary. So I get paid every 2 months, I get paid twice a month, on the 10th and on the 25th. So let's go ahead and write that in. So those are paydays, and now I'm going to mark out all of my expenses for this month. Okay guys, so here is my calendar with my different bills assigned. I'm gonna go ahead and write them in. So here we have rent. So the actual rent that I pay, I am a month ahead on rent. So I pay this payment comes out from the money that I have saved up from my previous month paychecks. So this is getting paid with August's paycheck. And then I will save over here for October. Okay guys, so I took away the extra dot that was on the first because there was another payment that I don't think I needed there, so I took it off. Like I said, my rent is a month ahead along with my car insurance, not my car insurance, my car payment and my cell phone. So those payments are a month ahead, which means that I saved money for those in August, and that's what's going to be used to pay for the first. And then throughout the rest of September, I'm going to save money to pay for October. So on the 4th, I have due SimpliSafe. And then on the 9th, so sorry, my dog decides that he's gonna go crazy at this hour. On the 9th is when I pay my car insurance. And this one is also a month ahead as well. So payday is when a lot of things come out. So half of the rent for next month comes out. A portion of my car payment comes out. It's about a quarter of it, I think, for this one. And my cell phone comes out, so Verizon. This pen keeps skipping. So that's on the payday. And then on the 13th, we have my electricity, so Dominion, and Fios, which is my Wi-Fi. So those are the ones that get paid with this paycheck. And then for the second paycheck, we have this 23rd pay is gonna be taken from this one, but it gets paid on my credit card, and then I back pay myself on the credit card with my paycheck. So it's going to be Microsoft. And then on payday, we have half the rent, as well as the other 3/4 of the car pay. I'm so sorry if you guys can hear Toby crying. I don't know what's wrong. There must be some sort of truck outside. So those come out on that. Oh, and I forgot one. The day after payday over here, the day after my first paycheck, I also do a minimum balance credit card payment. And then on the 26th, I pay myself into my savings, which is about a couple $100 from my paycheck as well. I'll show you guys in my monthly budget. And I make it out like if it's a bill so that I can ensure that I am actually taking that money and saving it and putting it into my long-term savings, because otherwise I'll just distribute it in different ways and I don't want that. So here is my monthly spread. This is what it's looking like for this month. We might have a couple of extra bills here and there. Oh, what happened to the 17th? Oh, this is Toby. This is Toby's Vital Care. This is his monthly membership so that he can get groomed. All right, so that's what that's looking like, guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and switch over and show you guys the monthly budget that I will be working on. I'm actually just gonna slide this one off the page real quick. And it's right on the back. Here it is. All right, so this is our monthly budget sheet, and we are working with September. And we are going to have, so paycheck 1, and paycheck 2. Okay, so because I only get paid twice a month, I do not like to take the whole paycheck and budget it out. I do set aside a certain amount of that paycheck. So the months that have like 5 weeks, I have extra money with which to, budget. So that being said, I probably take about 80% to 85% of my paycheck, and I budget with that. So for these 2 paychecks, we are going to budget $1,808 as what we expect to have to budget. So that's going to be $36.16. And I am so sorry for all the choppiness in this video. The mailman and Amazon and all of those delivery people decided that this is the best hour to deliver, and so my dog is going crazy. But we are going to go ahead and write out our bills over here one more time, just so they are in a specific place. So when I write them out here, I do like to write them out a little bit differently, just because for my visualness, I don't need to see when I pay rent. I just need to see when I take it out of my paycheck. So bills due, we're going to put rent, and it's going to be due on the 10th, and 25th, because that's when I'm going to take half and half. And I'm going to budget $1,100, I believe. Oh, $1,120. And then I'm going to do car insurance. And that one is going to be due on the 10th. And we are going to budget $117. Next, we'll do car payment. And this one is going to be the same as rent. It's going to be $9, $10, and $25. And it is going to be $300. Next, we will do Simply Safe. This one is $25. And then Petco Vital Care. And this one is due on the 17th. And it is $19. All right, next we have Dominion Energy, and it is, this one varies each month depending on how much electricity I use, but I always budget $150, and then I save whatever is left over in a savings account, because certain months are less than $150, but then there are other months, winter months, where it can go all the way up to like $200. So if I have that extra that I've been saving, I have a buffer with which to pay what I go over. So this is going to be $150. And this one is typically due on the 13th. Next, we're going to do Fios. And this one is about $45. that's not a 0. And this one is due also on the 13th. And then we have Verizon, just like my phone. Like I said before, I don't know if I said this before, but I'm on a family plan with my family. So I just give my parents the payment every month, and it's $50. And this one I typically just pay it when I get my first paycheck. So on the 10th for this month. So our total out of all of this, let's find out how much that is going to be. We have $1120 plus 117 plus 300 plus 25 plus 19, 150, 45, and 50. So 1826. And we started off with 3616. So we have 1790 left. All right. For our cash envelopes, and these are the envelopes that I keep in my wallet. Oh, did I forget a couple of bills? I sure did. Give me 1 second. We will just wipe that out real quick. We have Peacock, which is due. Did I forget to write that one on my calendar? No, I'll put it in later. But we have Peacock, which is due on the 9th. And that's $5.99. And then the last one is Microsoft, which is $9.99, and it's due on the 23rd. So let's do that one more time. 1120 plus 117 plus 300 plus 25 plus 19 plus 150 plus 45, 50, 5.99, and 9.99. 1841.98. And we will take away the 1316. That leaves us with 1774.02. All right. So then these, as I mentioned before, these cash envelopes are the ones that I carry in my wallet. So we're going to do groceries. And we always budget $200 for groceries. Eating out, I budget $32. Toby, he gets $150. Spending, that is going to be $60. Trying to cut back on my spending, guys. And then gas, that's going to be $100. And then miscellaneous, and this is going to get $20. All right, so for our cash envelopes, we have 200 plus 32 plus 150 plus 60 plus 100 plus 20. So 562. And we are going to subtract that 1774.02. And we're left with 1212.02. All right. And then we are going to move on to our sinking funds. I do not write out all of my sinking funds that are in these binders. That's just way too many. So what I like to do is just take each binder and savings challenges and allocate the same amount of money for all in between all of them, just so that I know that they're gonna get something. So we have high priority, low priority, long term, and savings challenge. So how I like to figure out what is going to go into those, I leave those for the end. So I'm going to go down to extra debt. Oh, look, it got a little wet. And I'm going to put the credit card payment that I make every month, the minimum. Chase credit card, and we're gonna budget $50 this month for that. And any extra savings, which I do, like I said, I make myself a payment of extra savings, and this month it's going to be $300. So then we are going to take 12, 12.02 minus 50 minus 300. That leaves us with 1132.02. And I'm gonna just divide that by 4. So it leaves me with about 283 for each of these. So that's what I'm going to budget here. 283, 283, 283, 283. So we'll do 283 times 4, 1132. And I'm going to subtract 12.02. So that leaves me with, wait, did I do something wrong? Okay, 12.02 minus 50 minus 300. Oh, there it goes. Okay. See? This is why I always have to double check myself. Divided by 4, 215.5. So I just added an extra dollar to the two of them just to even it out. So let's see, 215 plus 215 plus 216 plus 216, 862. And we're going to take away the 12.02. That leaves us with 350.02. This is going to be 50, and that's going to leave us with 300.02. And this is going to be 300. And that's going to leave us with 0.02, which is basically a zero-based budget. So that is how I like to do my monthly overview budget. It is not usually this messy, but sometimes, you know, we all make mistakes. So that is the monthly budget. So next, what I do is I'm going to bring back my planner. Let's just go ahead and put these bad boys back in here. And I would go through and write all these bills in here just so that I can make sure that I pay them and that they are coming out. I will go ahead and do that on a off camera just for the sake of saving time. I also have this sinking funds, bank sinking funds tracker. So this is to, I do have some money in the bank that is prop money in these envelopes. So I just want to make sure that I know what's in the bank and what I have in actual cash. So this is a tracker for that. I will fill that out off camera as well. What we are going to do now though is we are going to cash plan for the first week of September. So this should be fun. So the dates for this is going to be September 1st through the 7th. And I'm going to write in my categories, and I will fast forward you guys through this because it's not that entertaining. All right, guys, so we have all of our categories written down. So let's go ahead and go into our envelopes and let's see what we have. So we're gonna start with, oh, actually our wallet is going to be the same amount that it's always been. So it's going to be $115 for this month. And I am going to go ahead and do the denominations real quick for this one. It's going to be a 50, a 20, 2 10s, 3 5s, and 10 1s. All right, so car maintenance right now has 129. 1, 10, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 129. And we need to get to 190. But I also have my savings challenge that I think I'm going to move over this week just to pay that off. So I'm just going to add I'm going to add a 5. Medical, if you guys saw my last video, I'm having some medical things come up. So I don't know when they're exactly going to happen. We're in the wait and see phase. So I'm trying to save up as much as possible in this while I wait. So right now it has 40. So let's add, I'm going to add 7 this week. Hello guys, this is coming to you after editing some of my video. I realized that I never actually told you how I got to this 370 down here. So I wanted to pop back on here and show you guys very quickly how I do that. So we go from 1808, and I'm going to subtract all my bills that come out of this first paycheck, which funny enough is all of them, and then we will go from there. So from rent, it's going to be half the rent, which is about $559. Sorry, I had to do math in my head real quick. And then the car insurance, and then a quarter of the car payment, which is about $50. Simply Safe, Petco Vital Care, Dominion, Verizon phone, Peacock, and Microsoft. So that leaves me with $774.02. What I do is I remove the cents from the equation. So 777 divided by 2 gives me 388.5. So that is typically what I would have to stuff over here. I did have to pay some bills, like random little things that came up beforehand already. So that took away about $18. So that leaves me with 370, and I don't count the change. So 370 is what we are left to stuff with. And then for the next paycheck, we'll do the same thing again. We'll use the other half of that 777, and then for the last paycheck, we'll take paycheck number 2, 1808, and we'll remove what we need to from here. So 559 minus the other 3/4 of the car, 250, and then I also take away the savings pay. So that leaves me with $699, and you divide that into 2 for the last 2 weeks of the month. So I'm left with about $349. Now, if I find out that I need a little more because I want to stuff some envelopes a little more, I can use the extra that I took, because like I said, this is not my full paycheck. This is about 85% of my paycheck. So I can take from that amount that I set aside to add to my cash stuffing. But I just wanted to explain that. I realized that I did not do that in the video. And also, I realized in the video that you can see my hair a lot in it. And I just want to say I'm so sorry. It's getting really long and it's getting in the way, and I'm having to finagle it all over the place. So apologies for that little extra guest that was not invited. But let's get back to the regular programming now. Also, if you guys watched my previous video, you know that I mentioned having gotten a raise, but I cash stuffed my whole upfront raise that I received in August in my last video. So I'm not sure how much the raise is going to be in September. So I have not even budgeted for it in this first week. I will know how much that extra payment in my paycheck every 2 weeks is going to be once I get my September 10th paycheck. So I have to wait until after that date to be able to start planning with that bigger number. So for now, we are planning with the number that we know, which is the 1808. Special occasions, it only has 5 right now, but I don't really have any special occasions coming up. So I just add another 5. Beauty, my birthday's coming up, and I've probably said this to redundancy, but I'm getting my hair, so I'm gonna add as much as possible. So we're gonna add 10. It has 62, so I'll put it at 72, which should be okay. Books has 22. We're gonna add its regular 3. Can I put this in frame? Oh, let's move this a little. Let me put this calculator in frame. You are probably going to see the light. Let's see if I can move it out of the way. Okay, you can still see it a little, but you can see the calculator. So we started with 370. I took away 115, 5. Did it take? Okay, 370 minus 115 minus 5 minus 7 minus 5 minus 10 minus 3. So we're at 225. Subscriptions has 81. Oh, ooh, we're gonna add 10, and then we're going to unstuff this envelope and put it back in the bank. Wait, no, that's only 91. Oh, it still needs one more, but we are gonna add 10. We're gonna add 10, and that's gonna leave it at 91, which means we're so close to finishing our payment for this. So close. We need to reach 99. Fun Social has 30. We'll add its regular 5. There's nothing that I'm like really using or planning to use this for. Treat Yourself gets the same as Fun and Social every week, so it'll get 5. Laptop payment. This one has a goal of $60 every month, and it's at 65 with the bonus cash stuffing that I did. So let's add its regular 15, because 60 divided by 4 is 15, and we have 4 weeks in September. So that should get us to what we need. That's just our back to bank envelope. All right, now let me move on. Hit the lamp. Let me move on to our low priority. Household. Do I owe anything on household? No, I just unstuffed this and took 30 out for some pots and pans that I bought. So it's at 27. Yeah, let me add $6 in here. That'll leave it at 33. I need to go to Costco soon, but I think I should be able to stuff this some more before I have to go. Absolutely have to go. Birthday. It's my birthday month, which means we are adding a little more to this envelope every week, just so we can have a little, just so we have money to spend. So right now we have 25. So we're adding 10 this week. Technology is at 6. I added $1. It's at 6. It's just get its regular 5 this week. Oh goodness, I always forget to do this. All right, we're at 169. Content has 22, but I do need to unstuff $15 from here for some scratchers that I bought off of Etsy to do my savings challenges. So we're gonna take some money out soon, but for now I'm gonna add a regular 5. travel has 86. Travel has $86. I'm still planning to do that fall trip with my best friend to Vermont, just to see all things fall. I'm a fall baby, y'all. I'm a fall baby. So we're going to keep stuffing this one. It's going to just get a regular 5 today. Tattoos. It has 25. Not getting any tattoos anytime soon. Probably later in the winter. So we'll just add 3 to make it 28. And miscellaneous, we always want to have a little bit of a buffer. And it has 26. 16. Oh, that's a 10. 16. It has 16. So I'm going to just add its regular 3. All right, you might hear people in the background. Because people. I think. Okay. So that's online. Rent, which is way down here, it's not going to get anything today. Because we haven't received a paycheck for this week. We're going to move on to our long-term savings. All right, so car payment, it has 55. And again, this is long-term. It's not really like a huge priority, or we're saving for something that's going to take a minute to get to it. So if we don't stuff it a lot for some of these, it's perfectly fine. So this one's going to get its regular 5. Yeah. Condo, this one does have a goal each month. It needs to reach $100 just because I need to have $1,200 in a year. So 4 weeks in a month at $100 is 25. So this one's gonna get 25. Oh, minus 5, minus 25. So 25. Taxes, this one we're just trying to stuff as much as possible, but as you guys noticed in my monthly budgeting, most of my bills come out of my first paycheck of the month. So I can't really take much to put into these envelopes aside from what I normally put in here. So we're going to put a regular 5 in here for now. And then I will probably reallocate some of my savings at the end of the month to stuff this to reach the $700 that we need to pay these taxes. Pup, this is this also has a goal of $100 a month unless Toby needs food. If Toby needs food, then it's going to be less than $100. But this month he does not need food, so this is going to get $100, which again we divided into the 4 weeks, so it's going to be 25 for Toby. Surgery is not a priority at the moment, and I need to stuff other things, and I think it has 24. Yeah, so we're just going to add like $1 just so that it gets something. We'll do $2 just so that it's not just one little dollar. Rainy day is just a buffer. I have 100 in the bank and 21 in cash. So yeah, I don't want it to like not get any. So let me just do 2 also. And these are bank ones that I will fill out when I get paid, when I get the payment. All right, so then these are savings challenges. So no spend. I have spent almost every day this past week. So it's unfortunately going to get 0. Sadness. You know what, guys? I'm gonna like do this whole calculation at the end. 100 envelope. So let's see. I took the time during the bonus stuffing to stuff 20 in here, and this might be glary, but there's we stuffed the 20, so can't work with this in my way. So I have 13. I also have 10. 17, 18, 19. Let's budget for 13. We'll do 13. And if we have any extra in our wallet, we might add it to here. $200 savings challenge. It's not gonna get stuff this week. I don't have enough to scratch it off this week yet. Saving Sunday, if you remember, we added some in our bonus. We added some money. So I think I'm just going to put $50 for this week. And Mini Monday, we also added in our bonus cash stuffing. So I'll only do 24 for this week. All right, let's double check ourselves. We should be... Okay. Two, three. Sometimes all the fives confuse me so much, guys. Okay, I have $2 left for some reason. So I'm gonna go through that one more time and I will be right back. Okay, so I have $2 extra. And I think I'm just going to add them to... Let's add them to household. Just because it's on the shorter side. So we're gonna do 8, so that's 2, so that leaves us at 0. All right, now let's go ahead and do our breakdown here. So we're gonna need a 5 and 2 ones, a 5, a 10, a 3, or 3 ones rather, a 10, a 5, a 5, a 10, and a 5 and 3 ones, a 10, a 5, a 5, a 5, 3 ones, 3 ones again, a 5, a 20 and a 5, a 5, a 20 and a 5, 2 ones, and again 2 ones, a 10, and 3 ones. And then for Saving Sunday, we're gonna do 50s. We're gonna do them. Let's do 10 ones. And 8 5s. And then for this, it's going to be 24 ones. That's 0. So let's go ahead and count these up. So that's 5, 10, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 26, 28, 31, 36, 41, plus 24, 65. Let me double check that. 65. So that's 65 ones down here too. So then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25. 25 times 5 is 125. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 70. 1, 2, 3, 60. These pens keep skipping, guys. And 150. So let's add these numbers up and make sure that they add up to what we want them to. So 50 plus 60 plus 70 plus 125 plus 65. 370. There we go. And then I would normally do a little cash slip, but I'm going to see what money I have available in my envelopes to condense before I pull out any money. So this might change, but we'll see. All right, guys. So then that is it. Our next step is to actually cash stuff, and I'm going to do that tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in seeing me put this back into, or putting it into some cash envelopes, don't forget to join me tomorrow, and I will do a mid-month check-in so we can see how I check in to make sure all my bills get paid, and I track them, and I also track the expenses I'm making throughout the month, and I unstuff some of my envelopes to pull out for whatever payments that I've made with my card. So if you guys are interested in that, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Liking the video helps get it out to more people on YouTube, so they can come and join our channel. And yeah, a lot more fun when we have more people here to see us and help us on our budgeting. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for being here. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.